Welcome to Toni Unleashed, the podcast, where I unleash the truth about all things pets. My research, experience, and anecdotal evidence with pet expert interviews will help your pet thrive. I'm Toni Unleashed, owner of Healthy Pet Products, with 3 locations in the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area and 1 randomly located in Port Charlotte, Florida. I hope this podcast broadens your awareness to alternative health and food options. Welcome to the show. Hi, and welcome to Toni Unleashed, the podcast. I'm excited to have Emily Claire, my original co-host, on the episode today, and we are going to talk about Raw Dynamic because I have been dying to hear like how the company got started, what Em's journey has been, all about the food, more specifics, and what's in the pipeline. So, hi, Em.
Yeah, let's do it. So I think the story kind of starts very similar to how I'm sure you've heard a lot of manufacturing stories start, where there's a dog.
And retailer stories.
And retailer stories.
Or cats or whatever, yeah.
And I think that just sums up that this industry has so much heart in it.
Yes.
And like care in
Yes.
it. And I don't know any other industry like that other than maybe like vitamins. Why else would someone start a vitamin line?
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways,
baby food line. I don't know.
Like
maybe like organic skincare.
Skincare
might be mission driven or
mission driven. Yes, skincare.
Yeah,
I'm even like
because of cancer and stuff. You know what I mean?
Packaging, like we create like the new paper towels that are washable.
That aren't. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Have you tried those?
Mm-hmm.
You like them?
Yeah, we only use paper towels for pet issues.
Yeah, I hardly ever use paper towels.
Yeah. And we go like for a really long time without buying them. And then it's just like, I really had to clean up, throw up with like a rag, and that just sucked.
Yeah.
It's so gross.
Same. I agree.
So we call it a family-owned business because the owners are actually best friends, and they are so much best friends. They're like one. They say that they share a very similar brain.
Huh. Okay.
The type of brothers and friends that you don't even, I'm sure, have to say anything. It's just to give a look and you know exactly what
totally get
the other person is thinking.
Do you know how they met? Like, were they kids? Were they neighbors?
They met in the Army. Okay. So they're like Army, military, whatever.
Well, that has
brothers.
Its own bond in it of
It has its own bond.
Yeah.
One of them had a dog, a black German Shepherd, that had health issues and noticed skin issues, allergy issues when she was really young, Jetta. And he started feeding her a fresh, natural diet. And from my understanding, when they had this, like, started building this friendship, they wanted to build a business together after. And it was just kind of a matter of figuring out what it was. And then when Jetta, the dog, had these health issues and started feeding her a really nice, healthy diet, noticing significant changes and like health improvements, and was like, oh, that's it.
Yeah.
That's
our business.
Yes.
Huh.
The business started in 2014, and there had already been some raw brands on the market, kind of starting that traction. So, I mean, I don't know how it all played out personally, but the 3 main issues with raw food are convenience, affordability, and maintaining quality.
Yes.
So let's tackle that. And I think that's maybe where like the cubes came into play. Convenience, because they thaw really quickly, so you can scoop and serve it literally from your freezer.
I'm telling you, those cubes, just because of the window that you guys have, I swear to God, that's what makes it sell. Well,
okay, so that brings me to affordability. Because the cubes are at the same price point as a lot of patties on the market. Price per pound, they're $1 to $2 cheaper than some other major brands of patties on the market. And so sometimes one would think that, the average consumer would think you'd have to pay more for the cubes.
Yeah.
Because the general consumer in America thinks you have to pay extra for convenience.
Right.
So talking about, that was the other factor, affordability. How can we make something that's convenient and affordable? So a lot of the times that I'm going around and talking to retailers, I'm really trying to tell them, like, this is price per pound, very competitive, if not cheaper than most of the patties on the market.
Right.
If not all, but I mean, there are some that are very, very affordable.
I have to be devil's advocate here. So price per pound, totally get it. Have you done the math with feeding calculations as well, like calories?
Yeah, so that's hard because I started to dive into it.
Yeah.
But it does get challenging because when I price compared it to other brands, I broke it down on a linear feeding guideline, feeding a 60-pound dog 20 ounces a day. Because I feel like when most people give their pitch, it's like, no, it's so affordable to feed a 15-pound dog. Right. And
Layla is 60 pounds. And Layla is maintaining, well, she's a puppy, so she's not an adult. So
Right.
she does need more.
Right.
So she's getting 24 ounces of raw a day.
Right.
Plus goat's milk.
Right.
Plus some kibble. I do carnivore, air dried, or something in addition to that.
Right. Well,
but she's a puppy.
She's a puppy.
So, okay.
And she's a giant breed puppy.
Correct. Yes. Thanks for reminding me. I needed reminded.
A very high energy giant breed.
Again, I needed reminded of that. We're getting into dock diving.
Oh, really?
Well, that's my hope.
Does she like the water? Have you tried?
I don't know how I'm going to have the time. Well, she likes to play in puddles.
It's a good start.
She'll go out in the rain.
It's a really good start.
So anyhow, we digress. Okay, 60-pound dog, 20 ounces of food is estimated per day.
Yes. And so, because it gets hard, it gets challenging because every dog is different.
Absolutely.
And there's not one type of feeding guideline that every single person should follow because we have to take into consideration metabolic output.
Yep.
We have to take consideration puppy. We have to take in so many things.
So many things.
To take into consideration.
It's just a guideline.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what and you get those customers who are very strict on wanting to follow the guideline. And then you get those customers who want to be very strict on feeding, calories.
Yeah.
There's a whole range.
Or those that are not strict about anything.
Like me.
Same.
Yeah. It's like,
that looks like a good amount. She's looking a good weight today. She's not. I don't feel her. I don't see her hip bones.
Like, we didn't do that much exercise today. So it's hard when you're comparing. I started trying to figure it out, and it's like, okay, you're taking a food that has a different feeding guideline and a different calorie content per pound. It got really complicated to compare it in a way that was like legible and easy to talk about with other people. So I just leveled out the playing field and I said 20 ounces a day.
Okay.
60-pound dog. And how much it would cost per pound.
Got it.
That way.
Okay.
And also, so for beef specifically, we're around $6.33 per pound.
Okay.
Yep. And so there are other brands who are upwards of $8.75.
Yeah.
And then even breaking it down per day, per month, and how many bags it would take and or boxes for other brands as well.
Got it.
But when you break it down to not all, and this is very general, not all, but some companies who do offer smaller bite-sized options, it does go up to $3 per pound.
I'm sure.
But yeah. Because it's convenience. And that's what people are fine with that. Because
they really are.
They're fine with it. And that's fine. I don't want to.
I try to have the freeze-dried conversation with people, and it just
people love freeze-dried.
It mostly falls on deaf ears.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm like, you realize how much money you are spending for this.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So
yeah.
Oh well. It is what it is.
Well, for freeze-dried too, I feel like it's a good time to mention, I do get some, not a ton, but when you compare, so our frozen and freeze-dried cubes are exactly the same. But when you flip the bag over, per
guidelines.
cup, and guidelines, the guaranteed analysis is going to be different.
Yes.
Because freeze-dried is a much more condensed, moisture removed version of the frozen food.
Yep.
So the caloric content per cup is going to be higher because you can fit more cubes into a cup.
Sure.
So like I like to compare it to people who don't see it as much as we do, like a strawberry. A strawberry is really high in moisture and it's really plump and big. And then when you freeze dry it or dehydrate it, it shrivels up. So it's going to be really rich that way.
Right.
It's going to be a higher sugar content.
Yeah.
But when you add that moisture back,
It's
gonna
that's
be
a good analogy, yeah.
Yep, because most people eat strawberries.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
I like it.
Yeah.
But according to AFCO guidelines, you have to do the guaranteed analysis in the form that the food is in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So the freeze dried is on a dry matter basis. And
Gotcha.
the frozen. So they're going to look different.
Yeah. Okay.
And so you can find calculators. That brings us to like on the retail side, you really can't compare the guaranteed analysis of a canned food and a kibble.
Right.
Or a kibble and a frozen
unless you do
food.
that math, the dry matter.
Yes. And there are calculators online where you can plug it in and you can compare it and it'll break it down for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So the company started 10 years ago. So that was 2014.
Oh, yeah. We digress.
That's okay. So they were best friends in the Army. They knew they both had entrepreneurial brains. They wanted to start a business.
Yeah.
What was the dog's name?
Jetta.
Jetta was sick. Jenna got better from fresh food.
Yeah.
And here we are.
So New York
State.
Yeah. Wait, this is so funny because it started in New York. That's where they live in New York State. And that's where the manufacturing facility is.
Okay.
But it's so funny. We were just talking about this because someone online on social media shared with me a video. I mean, they didn't know it was me. It was to Raw Dynamic, a video from 2015 of them sampling out the product then. And
wow.
Yeah. And they
were
at
a store?
Yeah,
like they
at
were at a retail store,
like an event. Yeah.
Wow.
And I sent it to them because I was like, "Oh my god, look, this is so funny and like so cute." And they were like, "We used to do it in these like lunch boxes things, and then we used to pack it in 8-ounce Ziploc bags." So it's really progressed and grown, starting in New York over the years, and that's where New York is basically where it took off.
And did they start with like just one protein? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Because right now it's 6.
So right now it's 6. It's chicken, beef, lamb, rabbit, duck, and turkey.
Okay.
For dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they own their own manufacturing plant? Or
I don't know the logistics of all of that, but I think it's in the works.
Okay.
I mean, they have their own facility.
Okay.
That it's not shared with like another group or anything.
Have you toured it yet?
Raw Dynamic. No, I have not. We've scheduled it to go out and then just other things have come up.
Yeah.
So it was supposed to happen like a couple times.
Really?
Yeah. And then just things happen and time runs out. And but yeah, hoping to get out there pretty soon.
Okay. Sourcing wise, do they sources mostly within New York State or is it Northeast?
So all the poultry is Pennsylvania, New York.
Okay.
And then the beef and the lamb are New Zealand.
Oh.
Because they are pasture raised start to finish.
Oh.
And then rabbit is from France.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And duck?
Oh, shoot. I can't remember if that's PA or New York.
That's okay. But PA or New York.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Should know.
I mean,
yes.
Good enough. Good enough.
Yeah.
And produce is organic, right?
Produce is organic and from the U.S.
Wow. Mm-hmm. That's pretty amazing. Yeah. And okay, so tell us meat, bone, organ, fruits and vegetables, ratios.
So the dog is 90-10.
Okay. Everyone listening, 90% meat, bone, and organ, 10% fruits, vegetables, and botanicals.
9%.
Correct. Not 9%.
And then 1% supplements.
1% supplements.
So we have vitamin E and rosemary.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep. And then there's also probiotics in there as well, pre and probiotics in there as well.
Okay. Do you know why they decided to add the rosemary and the vitamin E?
So the rosemary can be, we know, a natural preservative, but it's also really high in antioxidants as well. And
Smells
it's really,
good too.
yeah, and there's a very low amount in there, but it's a natural source of it. So, I mean, I know some dogs can be sensitive with seizures, but
it's
really?
last on the list. It's so minimal.
Yeah.
You said 90% meat, bone, organ.
Oh, yes. So I can pull up the...
And then 9%. Are the fruits and vegetables, do they kind of match between each protein?
So the base, the 10% is the same.
Gotcha.
Across the board.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And then no synthetics, which is really nice and what people really like.
And the rabbit is whole carcass, not...
So
Go ahead.
Yeah, the rabbit, the duck, the chicken, and the turkey are all whole prey. So using the muscular and skeletal system.
Not the skin and the feather and fur.
Right.
Okay.
And then the beef and the lamb are heart first.
Beef and lamb are heart first. Got it.
So using that as a muscle meat.
And also very high in nutrients.
And taurine. So So essentially taurine is really mostly found, well, it's essential for cats, very much specifically, but it's really found, the highest levels are found in the hardest working muscles. So for large animals like lamb and beef, it's not as highly found in their muscle meat because this goes back to metabolic energy, their metabolic output is a lot lower than the smaller animals like duck, chicken, rabbit, and turkey. So those animals have more darker meat. So the darker meat is going to be higher in taurine. And because they use those energies more, they're putting out more energy that way. Their muscle meat is going to have higher levels of taurine. So for beef and lamb, the heart is the hardest working muscle in their body. And so that's going to have the highest levels of bioavailable taurine.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
The more you know. The more you know.
And then Cats. What's the cat formula look like?
95.5.
95.5.
With added taurine.
Got it.
Taurine is essential for cats. It's very, very necessary for not only heart function, but for eye function as well. And for kittens and puppies too.
Yep.
And then the fish oil we use is sardine anchovy.
Nice.
So the smaller fish, less levels of toxicity, really great levels of omega-6s and 3s.
Right.
EPA, DHA.
Yeah.
So overall, the omega-6 to 3 ratio is going to be around, varying from protein to protein, 4-1 and 8-1. So what that means is omega-6s and 3s are essential fatty acids, and they're necessary. Omega-6s are higher in inflammatory properties. So it's really important that you have that balance of omega-6 to 3. And a lot of the time, that's naturally going to occur in really high-quality proteins and sourcing. A lot of the times when a dog or a cat is maybe experiencing some inflammation or skin and coat issues, and they're maybe on a kibble-based food, they're experiencing a lot of inflammation, and those, because AFCO allows 30-1 ratio, that those levels of omega-6s are way too high, and it's not balanced out appropriately with omega-3s. And then we're like, throw in a salmon oil, which might be also too much omega-6. We just don't know.
Right.
You can always ask your manufacturer what the ratio is and how much omega-6 is, and maybe we just need to balance it out with omega-3.
So...
Or, or provide an anchovy or a sardine or green-lipped mussel, hemp seeds, flax seeds.
Right. Okay.
Sunflower seeds.
So we don't fall into too much of a
dark hole.
Yeah. So you feel like from the research Raw Dynamic has done and everything that you feel like the ratio from omega-6 to omega-3 is more important than what the actual level of omega-6 is what I'm getting, which does make sense now that I said it out loud.
Well, you need a certain amount of essential fatty acids.
Yes.
But the balance of it is really...
Sixes can't be way high. If your 3s are high, it's okay if your 6s are a little high. kind of.
Yeah, I don't know.
You still don't want them too high.
Right. But they're still essential. I don't know what the limit is. What's the phrase in Mean Girls? The limit doesn't exist. I don't know.
Saw that.
But the ratio is very, very, very important.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So, and then in the cat, how many formulas do we have in cat? 4. Okay.
Beef, chicken, lamb, rabbit.
Still cubes.
Still cubes. Everything's in cubes.
Freeze dried's exact same formula. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And a lot of people ask, can you, if I accidentally buy a bag of cat, can I feed it to my dog? If I accidentally, vice versa.
Yes.
It's
yes.
fine. Yeah. I mean, I feed my cat a lot of the dog. It's just, I mean, you think about it, it's going to have higher levels of fat and protein than most cats are getting in kibble.
Yes, totally. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that either.
Especially the beef and the lamb that have such high levels of taurine. But the manufacturing aspect is really what is really cool and what helps it stay so affordable.
Yeah.
And then there's treats, and bone broth is out too.
And the bone broth is unique because...
And we're going to do a whole other episode on this, so I don't want to dive too into it.
No, but...
What I will say...
Very difficult for her.
is it's using a species-specific probiotic. So extracting, isolating, and culturing a probiotic from the fecal matter of wild wolves and mountain lions.
Fucking insane.
Which the way I really like to think about it, and I like, is wild wolves and mountain lions aren't affected from the inflammation of overly processed artificial flavors, fillers,
Living in a home,
stress, anxiety.
Yeah.
So their gut microbiome and their immune system is a lot stronger.
Yeah.
Because they're just eating what they instinctively want to eat and need to eat to survive.
Right.
They're not getting fed sugars, starches.
They're not getting fed antibiotics and steroids for routine issues.
Right.
We will be diving deep into the bone broth and the process and the probiotics and all of this with Rebecca, our favorite guest. Can we call her our favorite?
Oh, yeah. She's the most lovely, the most smartest guest. I mean, I shouldn't say that.
Funny too.
Yeah. But she's very lovely, very smart.
So Rebecca Rose, the owner of In Clover, we've had her on a few times. She is going to join us, and we're just going to talk about probiotics and your bone broth. So you're sending her samples, and then she's going to want all of the research that you're able to give her so that she can do, she'll do her homework beforehand.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun.
It'll be a great conversation.
Really fun conversation.
Yeah.
It'll be really nerdy, really fun.
So probably for September.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we can try to record in August.
Yeah.
But anyhow, okay. So bone broth, we do want to tell you all, Em wants to tell you all what's coming because there's some exciting things coming.
Yes. New things coming. Protein boosters. So we'll have just the meat bone organ for lamb, beef, rabbit.
Lamb, beef, rabbit. Okay.
That's good for cat and dogs.
Still in cubes.
Still in cubes.
Okay.
So that'll be really great for, so many things. There's so much you can do with it. You can use it as a topper. You can use it as a treat. You can use it as just enrichment, especially if you're super nerdy and love to mix different things together. I buy a lot of random meat protein, like the quail frames from Oma's. I use those. I use tripe. It's just really fun to throw in and add some variety. And then more SKUs on the bone broth. So bison and a venison, which will be really fun. And then bulk.
Awesome.
Yes.
So how is the bulk going to come?
It's going to come in cubes and 2 clear bags inside one big box.
Okay. How many pounds?
12.
So 6-pound bag, 6-pound bag.
The people want it.
The people want it.
The people
You've heard it here. Straight from Emily's mouth.
The people want it.
The people want it.
I don't know what else to say, but the people want it. Makes no sense. It's a deal. It's a steal.
It's a deal. It's a steal.
It's bulk. And it's cubes. Yeah.
We have a commercial there.
Okay, we'll do a bulk commercial. We're really trying to convince people that
it's a deal.
It's a steal. What else can you do? It's quality.
It's a deal. It's a steal. It's a meal.
It's a meal. Nailed it.
Wow. Did we nail it?
That'll be the first bulk Instagram post that goes out. With each box, I'll put, it's a deal. It's a steal. It's a meal.
It has to have Layla with her hearts.
With her purple hearts. 2 heart, Layla, 2 heart. Got it. I think that's mostly it.
What's your favorite thing about working for Raw Dynamic? Can you...
Oh, that's a good question.
Quite a change.
Yeah,
You like them.
I like them.
Yeah.
I really like them. And it's hard. It's hard because like one of the favorite things that I have also translate to like kind of what I've always done, which is just doing a lot of different things.
Because you're doing a little bit of marketing.
Yeah.
A little bit of
education,
website development, education, traveling,
sales,
talking. Yeah.
Yep. A little bit of everything. And I like that. And yeah, I really like it.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
I wish I had more time to like do more nerdy, which I should do. I just have to like manage my time differently. But there's just so much more that I like want to dive into in terms of like nutrition, education, all of it.
Do they have a nutritionist on staff or do they just...
So a PhD nutritionist formulated all of the food. And from what I understand, I think they teach vet. They're not a vet, but I think they have taught vets.
Okay.
And then potentially in the works is having a vet on staff.
Wow. And do they have their sights on like going to the American Holistic Veterinary Conference? Do you really?
From what I understand, yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you going this fall? Because it's normally in October.
Oh, not sure.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Are you setting up at Judy's, Dr. Judy's? No. Okay. Okay. Well, that's exciting things to come.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty fun. Yeah, I think it's gonna be the next big thing. I hope so. At least. I think it's nice to have a food that's still small, family owned, who's still wanting to grow but stay family owned.
Yeah.
And really wanting to maintain the quality, not want to compromise the quality, and want to, keep dogs happy and healthy, dogs and cats happy and healthy, and be innovative in the best way possible. I think that's where like that bone broth really comes to play, as being as innovative as you can. There's a lot of limitations with manufacturing and food and FDA and US, like all of that stuff. But we'll see.
How much is the bone broth?
$11.99, $10.99. $11.99
for 12 ounces. So that's not that expensive. That's right in line with everything else.
And it'll have really strong levels of probiotics in there. I noticed a reduction of inflammation in my dog personally, and very quickly. We could talk about this because I don't know that it'll come up when we talk with Rebecca, but Sweet Pea is a dog that I feel like if anybody else owned her, they would be very nervous to give her a chicken bone broth. But when we're talking about bone broth, we're cooking down bones.
Right.
And it's cooking for so long, it kind of cooks out those protein levels. And if your dog has, which allergies are rare, we're going to get into that next, but they have a sensitivity to a protein, they really shouldn't have that same adverse reaction to a bone broth.
Right.
And the probiotic level in it too is so healing and so great for the body anyways. I really didn't experience any adverse reactions with my dog personally. And I don't usually feed her chicken food. I have been giving her actually our chicken treats, but I don't do chicken food with her. I do it with my other animals, and
She's fine.
She was fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my cat really likes it too.
Oh, really?
Which cats are going to be, just because my cat likes it really doesn't mean anything.
Right, because she'll eat anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I put it in the food and it's consumed.
I don't know if this was just a fluke, but when I got Bo back, he's been having issues with an abscessed tooth over the past year. And I know Bob had to have him on a few courses of antibiotics to manage it. And his one eye was really spitting out a lot of...
Because of the abscess in the mouth.
I mean, that's all connected.
Yeah.
And I did start your bone broth.
Really?
And it's not doing it.
So it's really...
I mean, there's been a lot of change in the past month with him.
Right.
But Bob was still feeding raw.
Right.
And doing supplements and
medications.
Things.
And yeah.
Yeah. But his eye definitely seems different.
So there are really strong levels of... And those probiotics, because they're from their species
appropriate. So I wonder... And I hope that it would also help to control that abscess.
Well,
because it's
to the immune
probiotics.
system.
Yeah. So
and inflammation.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, but TBD.
Right.
All right. Raw Dynamic. It's a meal.
It's a steal.
And it's a deal.
We did that backwards. Did we? Yeah. It's a deal. It's a steal. It's a meal.
It's a deal.
But maybe we should say it's a meal first.
That's where my brain went. I think we should say it's a meal first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
All right. So that's Raw Dynamic. It's a wrap. And
talk to you later.
Bye for now.
This episode is sponsored by Raw Dynamic. Raw food made easy.
Ready to feed before the drool hits the floor.